Can you believe it's been 30 years since this high octane action thriller even came out? Well, believe it. Strap yourselves in as I bring to you a review of Speed. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So, greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name is Dual, better known to as the Big D, and this time around I bring to you a review of the 1994 action thriller flick Speed, released by Fox, directed by Jean de Bont in his feature directorial debut, who would later go on to direct Twister after this. From a screenplay by Graham Yost, starring Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, Sandra Bullock, Joe Morey, and Jeff Daniels. It revolves around a bus that is rigged by an extortionist to explode if its speed falls below 50 miles per hour. The film was released this day, June 10th, 1994, hence today is the 30th anniversary of the film. This film was such an incredible incredible films in my way. I almost said sequel, but it did get a sequel, but it just I've never even watched all of it. Sorry, I almost said this. But this film was pretty intense. I know it's been years since I last seen this film, but I'll get to that later. Right now, let's get into the story. LAPD SWAT officers Jack Traven and Harry Temple thwart an attempt to bomb an elevator filled with people for a $3 million ransom by an extortionist bomber. As they corner the bomber, he takes Harry hostage. Jack shoots Harry in the leg, forcing the bomber to release him, and the bomber flees and detonates the bomb, seemingly killing himself. Jack and Harry are praised by Lieutenant Mac McMahon. Harry is promoted to detective and both partners receive a medal. Having survived the incident, however, the bomber watches from TV. Next morning, a mass transit bus explodes from another bomb planted by the bomber. Contacting Jack, he explains that a third bomb is rigged on a different bus, which will arm once it reaches 50 miles per hour, which of course that's 80 kilometers an hour, and detonate if it drops below 50. The bomber also demands an updated ransom of $3.7 million and threatens to remote detonate the explosive if any passengers are offloaded. Jack races through freeway traffic and boards the bus, but the bomb is already armed. A felon on board, fearing Jack is about to arrest him, wildly discharges his gun, accidentally wounding Sam Silver, the bus driver. Another passenger, Amy Porter, takes over for Sam. When she tries to slow down so he can get help, Jack is forced to reveal the bomb to the passengers. Jack examines the bomb underneath the bus and calls Harry. The bus is cleared to drive on an unopened freeway section. Mac demands that they offload the passengers onto a flatbed trailer, but Jack warns him about the bomber's threat. The bomber then calls Jack again. While being convinced to allow Sam to be offloaded for medical attention, the bomber detonates a smaller bomb after witnessing a passenger attempt to get off, killing her. When Jack learns part of the freeway is incomplete, he persuades Annie to accelerate so they can jump the gap. After narrowly succeeding, he directs her to LA International Airport, which of course that's LAX, excuse me, which has unobstructed runways. Meanwhile, Harry finds out the bomber is a Atlanta PD bomb squad officer named Howard Payne. Harry leads a SWAT team to Payne's home, but the property explodes, killing him and most of his team. In a last ditch attempt to defuse the bomb, Jack goes under the bus on a towed sled, but when its tow line breaks from road debris, he accidentally punctures the fuel tank. After the passengers grab him back aboard, Jack learns that Payne has been watching the passengers on a hidden surveillance camera, allowing him to be one step ahead at every moment. Mac has a local news crew record the transmission and rebroadcasts it in a loop to fool Payne, while the passengers are offloaded onto an airport bus. Jack and Eddie escape through a floor access panel before the empty bus collides with a Boeing 707 cargo plane and explodes. Jack and Mac head to Pershing Square just drop the ransom, realizing that he has been fooled by the looped recording and that the LAPD are waiting for him. A furious Payne poses as a police officer to kidnap Annie and recover the ransom. Jack follows Payne into the Metro Red Line subway and discovers that Annie has been fitted with an explosive vest rigged to a pressure release detonator. Alright, now for the ending. You know the procedure. You have 5 seconds to stop this video. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, please continue. Okay, you've been warned. Payne hijacks a subway train, handcuffs Annie to a pole, and sets the train in motion while Jack pursues him. After shooting the controls and killing the train driver, Payne attempts a bribe with the money, but is enraged when a dye pack in the bag explodes, tainting the cash. A crazed Payne battles Jack on the train's roof and gains the upper hand, trying to strangle him. However, Jack pushes Payne's head up and he is decapitated by an oncoming railway signal. Jack deactivates Annie's vest, but Payne has the key and thus he cannot free her from the pole. Unable to slow the train since Payne shot the control panel, Jack accelerates it to jump the tracks. The train plows through a construction site and bursts onto Hollywood Boulevard and comes to a halt on the street. Unharmed, Jack and Annie share a kiss while a crowd looks on in amazement. End of story. So what did I think of Speed? Well, though I've only seen it maybe a couple of times, and it's been some time since I last saw this, I still do remember this and what have you. I think it's a pretty cool movie. It's a blast from start to finish. This film was such a big hit and what have you. It became the fifth highest grossing film in 1994, winning 2 Academy Awards for Best Sound Effects Editing and Best Sound. And it's been regarded one of the best action films of the 90s. And it solidified Keanu Reeves, as an action film leading man, and Bullock as a Hollywood leading actress. The film made $350 million worldwide against its $30 to $37 million budget. It eventually did well, as I said. Anyway, and received tons of good reviews. The film sets at 95% on Rotten Tomatoes, saying a terrific popcorn thriller. This film is taut, suspense, and energetic with outstanding performances from Keanu Reeves, Dennis Hopper, and Sandra Bullock. Metacritic has this S score 78, and Cinema Score gave us an 8. Roger Ebert gave the film 4 out of 4 and wrote, "Films like Speed belong to the genre I call bruised forearm movies, because you're always grabbing the arm of the person sitting next to you. Done wrong, they seem like tired replays of old chase cliches. Done well, they're fun. Done as well as Speed, they generate a kind of manic exhilaration." He also praised Hopper as certainly the creepiest villain in the movies right now, and loudly Reeves' transition into a believable action star after his earlier roles as dreamy, sensitive characters. Peter Travers for Rolling Stones wrote, "Action flicks are usually written off as a debased genre unless, of course, they work, and Speed works like a charm. It's a reminder of how much movie escapism can still stir us when it's dished out with this kind of dazzle." The New York Times wrote, "Mr. Hopper finds nice new ways to convey crazy menace with each new role. Certainly, he's the most colorful figure in a film that wastes no time on character development of personality." Entertainment Weekly gave this an A, and Owen Gleiberman wrote, "It's a pleasure to be in the hands of an action filmmaker who respects the audience. The Bond's craftsmanship is so supple that even the triple ending feels justified, like the cataclysmic final stage of a Sega deathmatch." And Time magazine wrote, a reviewer wrote, "The movie has two virtues essential to good pop thrillers. First, it plugs uncomplicatedly into lurking anxieties, in this case, the ones we brush aside when we daily surrender ourselves to mass transit in a world where the loonies are everywhere. Quentin Tarantino named the film one of the 20 best films he had seen from 92 to 2009. And Owen Gleiberman, as I mentioned earlier, he also ranked Speed as 1994's eighth best film. The magazine also ranked the film eighth on their best Rock'em Sock'em movies of the past 25 years list. Definitely. Anyway, this movie has been released numerous times, especially on more recently on Ultra HD Blu-ray in 2021. But it's also on DVD and Blu-ray and many others. So the action and suspense and thrills in Speed are definitely well done and what have you. Mark Mancina's score is good as well. So anyway, the direction was really good too. I say Jean de Bont's direction for the film was superb. Now for our cast, Keanu Reeves does an exceptionally good job as Officer Traven. He did a good job. Dennis Hopper played Howard Payne, and he was good too. We have Sandra Bullock as Annie, good job of a performance. Joe Morin played Mac, and Jeff Daniels played Detective Harry Temple. And there's many others in here, but I'm just going to give just the big main cast and what have you. So anyway, Speed is definitely a fun action-packed flick. It later went on to have a sequel released 3 years later. Unfortunately, it was a major dud. Failing critically and commercially. Without Reeves' involvement and with Bullock in the lead role, and has gone down as one of the worst sequels ever made. I've never seen Speed 2 Cruise Control, which is what it was called in its entirety completely. I don't know if I want to, though. If I do feel like it, I will review it sometime in the future. But overall, Speed is definitely an awesome film. So would I recommend it? I'd say hell yeah. The direction's great, the action, thrills, and other things are good. The cast is good. The score is good. Everything about it's good. Definitely. So what did you think of Speed? Let me know in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button, subscribe, and be a part of the Big D Nation. And as I've said in my last announcement vid, please continue to support my channel, make it grow, and make the views grow as in the views for the videos. I don't want to go back to having weak views again. No, sir, no, ma'am. Enough said. In other words, I'm not trying to encourage you. I want you to just understand and view them when you get a chance. Join me next time when I bring to you a TV log on the fun-filled comedy show with country music, Hee Haw. And if you like this, you may want to check out my reviews of these other Keanu Reeves films. In the upper left-hand corner is my re-review of The Matrix from 1999, which of course he did 5 years later after this. Or go to the upper right-hand corner and see my spoiler-free review of his recent hit, John Wick Chapter 4 from last year in 2023. Or if you'd like a more recent action-packed flick, see my spoiler-free review of the new installment of the Bad Boys franchise in Bad Boys Ride or Die. And the bottom right-hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thank you for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big D saying, see ya.